Good morning, readers. Here comes chapter 4 of Because of Winn-Dixie. We know in the first 3 chapters we met Opal and Winn-Dixie, and Opal took Winn-Dixie home with her, right? He's a dog from a supermarket, and cleaned him up and got her daddy to let her keep him. We learned a little bit more about the characters as well, and I'm excited to share chapter 4 with you. So, chapter 4. 1, said the preacher. 1? Oh, that's right, he's going to tell her 10 things about her mom. 1, said the preacher. We were sitting on the couch and Winn-Dixie was sitting between us. Winn-Dixie had already decided that he liked the couch a lot. 1, the preacher said again. Winn-Dixie looked at him kind of hard. Your mama was funny. She could make just about anybody laugh. 2, he said. She had red hair and freckles. Just like me, I said. Just like you, the preacher nodded. 3, she liked to plant things. She had a talent for it. She could stick a tire in the ground and grow a car. Winn-Dixie started chewing on his paw, and I tapped him on the head to make him stop. 4, the preacher said. She could run fast. If you were racing her, you couldn't ever let her get a head start, because she would beat you for sure. I'm that way too, I said. Back home in Watley, I raced Liam Fullerton and beat him, and he said it wasn't fair because boys and girls shouldn't race each other to begin with. I told him he was just a sore loser. The preacher nodded. He was quiet for a minute. I'm ready for number 5, I told him. 5, he said. She couldn't cook. She burned everything, including water. She had a hard time opening a can of beans. She couldn't make head nor tail of a piece of meat. 6, the preacher rubbed his nose and looked at the ceiling. Winn-Dixie looked up too. Number 6 is that your mama loved a story. She would sit and listen to stories all day. She loved to be told a story. She especially liked funny ones, stories that made her laugh. The preacher nodded his head like he was agreeing with himself. What's number 7? I asked. Let's see, he said. She knew all the constellations, every planet in the nighttime sky, every last one of them. She could name them and point them out, and she never got tired of looking up at them. Number 8, said the preacher with his eyes closed, was that she hated being a preacher's wife. She said she just couldn't stand having the ladies at church judge what she was wearing and what she was cooking and how she was singing. She said it made her feel like a bug under a microscope. Winn-Dixie lay down on the couch, and he put his nose in the preacher's lap and his tail in mine. 10, the preacher said. And I'm not going to show you the next page, readers, just because I'm choosing to leave out a little part. I'm going to go ahead and take my screen off and just show my camera so that we can continue. Actually, let's pause here. We're going to pause here for today for our read aloud. I will get number 10 to you next time we meet. I know you really want to hear it, and we will move on with chapter 5.